The kill team of the Crimson Carapace retraced their steps through the desolate observation station, heading toward the officers' quarters. The eerie silence was broken only by their heavy boots on the metal floor and the faint, distant hum of machinery. Nurses, scouting ahead, spotted a servitor rushing after a blood trail that led southward from a door at the corridor's end and northward toward the cantina. His sharp eyes then locked onto a horrifying sight: a Chaos Space Marine dragging an injured Absolvers scout by one leg, the scout's blood smearing the floor. Without hesitation, Nurses raised his sniper rifle, the cold calculation of a seasoned eliminator guiding his aim. With a single, precise shot, the Chaos Space Marine's head exploded in a shower of ichor and bone, the force sending the lifeless body crashing to the ground. Lucas swiftly moved to the injured scout, his narthecium whirring as he stabilized the Marine. The scout, delirious and trembling, managed to recall only waking to alarms blaring in his bunker before being overrun by Chaos Space Marines. Sarpenthis approached the door the Chaos Marine had come from, finding it locked. Growling in frustration, he attempted to force it open, but Nurses found a key card on the Chaos Marine's body and activated the door. It slid open, revealing a scene of carnage. Inside, a squad of Chaos Space Marines was desecrating the squad bay, their guttural laughter echoing off the blood-streaked walls. 3 unconscious Absolvers scouts were huddled in a corner, their battered bodies perilously close to death. Sarpenthis roared and charged, his massive frame colliding with one Chaos Marine, slamming the heretic into the wall. Castor joined the fray, his relic blade humming as it cleaved through corrupted armor and flesh. Arian, using his force stave, unleashing a telekinetic wave that threw 2 Chaos Marines back into a shattered bunk. Lucas moved swiftly between the chaos, his plasma pistol reducing one Chaos Marine to molten slag as he tended to the injured scouts. Nurses provided precise overwatch, his rifle taking out a Chaos Marine attempting to flank Castor. With the enemy vanquished, Lucas stabilized the scouts, bringing them back to consciousness. Castor, ever the leader, ordered the scouts to retreat to the Thunderhawk. Sarpenthis grumbled at the delay, warning of the precious time slipping away. Moving through the warehouse, the kill team entered the gathering hall, a massive Gothic chamber once dedicated to the Emperor, but now defiled. Corpses were strewn across the floor, forming a near-complete Chaos Star. Arian's eyes widened as he recognized it as a summoning circle. At either end of the hall stood teams of Chaos Space Marines, 1 possessed Marine and 2 standard Marines per group, guarding doors to the north and northwest. The Chaos Marines noticed the intruders, and the hall erupted into violence. Sarpenthis charged headlong at the nearest group, his eviscerator plunging into the chest of a possessed Marine. Castor joined him, slicing through one of the other Marines with his blade. Arian sensed the Chaos Sorcerer's presence lurking in the warp and preemptively dispelled its attempt to manifest with Deny the Witch, sparing the team further peril. On the far side of the hall, Lucas took a critical shot to the head. Though his helmet saved his life, the impact fractured his jaw. Gritting his teeth through the pain, he delivered a precise plasma shot that incinerated a Chaos Space Marine. Nurses ensured the area was secure with a perfectly aimed bolt round to the final enemy's neck, severing the head. The team removed the corpses forming the Chaos Star, unwilling to allow the heretical ritual to continue. Taking a brief respite, they used their sanguine flasks, rejuvenating their strength. At Castor's command, They sought blood donations from the injured scouts, who offered their blood willingly, as it was a great honor. Heading east, the kill team entered the officers' quarters. In the first room, they encountered a squad of cultists led by a rogue psyker. Sarpenthus and Castor carved through the cultists with brutal efficiency. In the second room, the team discovered a grisly scene. 3 Chaos Space Marines were torturing an Imperial Navy lieutenant, his toes and fingers removed. Castor stormed forward, decapitating one Marine with a single swing. Lucas tended to the lieutenant's wounds after the fight, ensuring his survival before sending him to the Thunderhawk. In the third room, a group of cultists desecrated the bodies of Imperial Navy guards. Enraged, the kill team dispatched the cultists with merciless precision. The fourth room, barricaded and marked with signs of a failed breach, held 3 Imperial Navy officers. Castor introduced himself, and after a tense moment, the door opened. Sarpenthus voiced his disgust at their cowardice. Castor questioned them, securing their access key and directions to the Commodore in the briefing room to the southwest. The kill team returned to the warehouse, heading west to the close quarters combat training area. Inside, 5 Chaos Marines engaged in training drills while more shots echoed from the firing range. Arian conjured a wall of flame, consuming most of the Chaos Marines. Forced to deactivate it as the station prepared to vent oxygen, the team mopped up the remaining enemies. The true horror came when they discovered the targets, the mutilated bodies of Absolvers scouts strung up as grotesque practice dummies. Fury simmered as the kill team pressed on. In the briefing room, the kill team found the Commodore being tortured by cultists and their leader in order to get him to reveal where he had hidden his access key. Both of the Commodore's legs had been severed, yet his resolve held. The kill team cut down the cultists, and Lucas stabilized the Commodore, learning that he last saw Sergeant Hoffniel and his kill team heading to the Special Ops area with his access key. Inside Special Ops, they confronted 5 Chaos Space Marines and a possessed Chaos Space Marine. One heretic, talking to someone in the armory through the intercom, threatened to vent more Absolvers scouts into space and proved his point by ejecting another into the void. Enraged, Arian's molten beam annihilated the possessed Marine and 2 of his allies. The remaining Chaos Marines fell to coordinated strikes from the kill team. In the armory, the battered and badly injured Tech Marine Incendax had lost a lot of both blood and oil. He revealed how his team had been split up and that he had been ordered to ensure that the access key did not fall into enemy hands. Castor told him that they found Sergeant Hoffniel locked unconscious in a holding cell which they could not open. Incendax told Castor that he could open the cell if the kill team got him there. Lucas, with his advanced knowledge and Medicae skills, and brother Nersus, with his technical skills, managed to stabilize Incendax and get him to his feet. Together they headed back to the holding cell. Along the way, Arian sensed the Chaos Sorcerer once more, but dispelled its presence before it could threaten the injured allies in the hangar. Incendax told the kill team that Iscarius the Golden, favored son of Maloquence, was leading the invasion with the aid of the Chaos Sorcerer, Macintos. At the holding cell, Incendax opened the door, revealing Sergeant Hoffniel, unconscious but alive. Lucas tended to his wounds as the team prepared for the battles yet to come.